Lana Rae is William Afton. Oh my days. Is that actually what's happened here?
Yeah. While you're watching that, I'm gonna go to the shops.
Hello, YouTube. My friend just left, mate. Love that. Anyway, Dress to Impress Game Theory. Yes.
This is the most requested episode of Game Theory ever. Over the last 2 months, we've received hundreds upon hundreds of requests to play this game. Our subreddit is practically bursting at the seams. Our comment section is overflowing. People are hungry for this game. So today, I will answer the call. Today, I will cover the game that you have all been dying to see. Today, I will be theorizing about Dress to Impress.
What is the law?
It's scarier than it sounds. Trust me.
And who is this guy? This is not MatPat. Who the I'm just going to allow it. I have no clue why this video's been made.
Theory, the show that never goes out of style. Although I became very unsure of my own personal style when I tried my hand at the Roblox game that everyone had been requesting I play, Dress to Impress.
Okay, this guy's not bad.
Simple enough. You just pick outfits,
you know what?
hairstyles, get your nails done.
I'll allow
to
this.
Try and match the chosen theme. Only for you to lose regardless because people vote on what's cute rather than what's on theme. How on earth is this kawaii? So I have to say I was a little confused why this was so requested. I thought maybe Amy and I could do a collab episode about the psychology behind why the theme didn't really seem to matter. But then your comments pointed something out. A book. And it would change everything. It turns out it's not just these outfits that are sus. What started as a simple April Fool's update has now become 4 months of nearly daily updates across multiple games. All to tell a story of tragedy, betrayal, and revenge. And so, I've been...
Wait. So this is like William Afton is in Dress to Impress? That is fucking mad. Is that what's going on?
Writing down my thoughts with each new update. Theory crafting in real time to try and solve it. So, sorry Amy, no collab today because I gotta take a peek behind
fuck off Amy. Sorry.
What hidden lore is hiding inside.
That's me. Don't be mean, chat. Sorry. That's wrong of me.
Of Dress to Impress.
MatPat retired. I've seen that, but... I've seen him appear a lot in the videos as well.
Book that totally changed my perspective of the game.
He appears in the FNAF videos still. He can't fucking get away from it.
Surface, it's just a simple diary entry from an NPC nail technician that the community has dubbed Nail Lady. Although she doesn't seem particularly fond of that name.
Got ya.
Fine, I guess we can still collab. You can do the voice. The world's not ready for my feminine voice anyway.
Thank you, Tom. They just call me Nail Lady when I am so much more than that. My name is Lana, but no one calls me that. I'm gonna run away.
Lana Rae is William Afton. Oh my days. Is that actually what's happened here? Hold on. I think we're on to something.
Understandable, right? She just wants people to call her by her name, but that's not what got everyone's attention. What stood out was on the next page, where she writes that she wants to set fire to the studio and reveals a list of targets. She even has dealt with written next.
Who's on here then? Do I know any of these lot?
To some of the names. I mean, I'm sure we all have that one colleague we don't like, but offing them might be a bit overdramatic.
I only have one colleague and I fucking hate him. Correct.
If you take a closer
He's in
look at
chat
the
right
names,
now as
some
well.
of them are the
Don't
names
care.
Of the game's
Fuck you.
developers. Okay, cool. We've got a murdery protagonist who is unhappy with the life the devs gave her, and so she is offing them one by one. Pretty straightforward, right? Well, it was until updates started rolling in. Lana's diary was...
Wait. So is the makeup up? This is why you don't buy the makeup pass, because it's laced with rat poison. And it's like, why the fuck does this have law? I have no idea. But I'm very interested now.
Instead was hidden at the top of a cabinet. However, it was still readable, and it said something new.
That isn't me. They replaced me with some doppelganger. That's not me. I'm Lana. She's not. But she's pretending to be me.
Chat, I've got to fucking check some. Hold on. Are you real?
This may cause...
Lana Rae!
Is Roblox...
Lana Rae! Are you real? I will do a fucking pen test right now. Hold on. Oh, bollocks. Right. I will do this right now. You remember Charlie, lads? We're fucking bringing it back. Hold on. Let me see. Do you not see that? We're putting the pen on the pen for Lana Rae. Let's try speak to her. We couldn't summon Stake, so we're doing it with her instead. Lana Rae, are you real? No way! Bro, Lana Rae is John Doe in FNAF. That is mad.
It's getting freakier by the day. That's what we're gonna find out today. I did a video.
I'm not watching a Lana Rae video. Hold on. Anyway, we'll carry on.
I don't know where I am. Gigi is holding me somewhere, so I can't.
I bet you Lana Rae isn't even the real one. No, she's not. She's a
Please
doppelganger.
help me. I am so scared. And I hope that thing sitting in my salon chair doesn't harm my image. I think she's the reason why all the players are going missing.
And then, if you take a look at the wall,
Oh,
you'll see
shit.
3 missing posters.
Should I be playing Dress to
which
Impress on
match
stream?
3 of the developers from Lana's target list. That person she mentions, Gigi, is also a developer, and she has now taken Lana hostage, replacing her with this doppelganger, and not the kind with extra eyes and missing mouths. All of this is to keep
What's
the
that mean?
game running smoothly, so people wouldn't suspect she was gone. However, this is slightly confusing. Lana claims that these people are missing because of this doppelganger.
I need to message Stake, bro. Something is going on with Lana Rae.
But
Something
the
is
target
happening.
list that matches the missing posters came from her diary. Or was that actually the doppelganger's diary? I'm not entirely sure who I'm supposed to be trusting here, but the diary does give us a Roblox user ID that leads us to Lana's Roblox profile. Lana does nails, so we should probably start there. And oh boy, this is where the fun begins. On her page is a link to a YouTube account with a handful of short videos. The first video...
My question is, what fucking idiot did they get to just do an ARG in Dress to Impress? Did they just hire someone off fucking Fiverr to do this? This is all I can think that they've actually done. Let me put my camera up there. What? Who decided to do this? Because there's no way the people who just made like a little fashion game decided, yeah, let's put like kidnapped women in our game. Like that, no.
Is called Awakening. A face appears and tells Lana,
"How dare you, Lana, spread our plan."
Okay, maybe they did, honestly. I know a lot of girls are into like murder mystery stuff. This seems okay.
Already we're off to a mysterious start. Lana has betrayed whatever this awakening is, I assume by telling us about the doppelganger. In a later video, Ode to Myself, she once again mentions this wretched group, but in the description tells us she's trying to warn us that we are next. Is this group trying to take over the game? To replace all the players with mindless doppelgangers that just follow the rules? Maybe they're also mad that people aren't playing it right. There is one more video, but it doesn't really give us anything new. So I went back to Lana's Roblox page and looked around for more clues. If you look under the Creations tab, you can see that Lana is actually making a game of her own, and it's called Forest. It invites us to view the truth of Lana's story. Given that we're specifically looking for lore, this is an enticing offer, but be warned, this game is nothing like Dress to Impress. A blood red filter covers the screen, eerie music plays in the background, and a human eye is constantly watching you. As you wander through the forest, you can find sentences that
Who
tell
made
the
this in
story
Roblox
of
Studio?
Lana, that she was diagnosed with a terminal illness that left her and her family in debt, and that
What the fuck is going on? This is 27 minutes. What is going on? I'm so confused right now.
she now works in the salon just to get by. Given her diary told us she hates
Wait,
it
I
there
thought
so
she had a
much, I
chronic
suspect
illness,
she's turned
though.
to this awakening group for help. It would be classic cult-like manipulation. They promise her financial support only for them to turn on her when she doesn't fall in line. And I think I might be right, because as you explore the forest, Lana's doppelgangers try to kill you. This is the truth that they want hidden. But if you manage to avoid them, you can find a
The lore
podium
is
that
crazy.
requires 4 people
I
to
generally had
open a
no
portal
idea
to
this was a thing.
maze. Get to the end, and you'll receive a binary code that translates to:
You may have finished your trials, but the evil lurks throughout. This is not the end. There will be chaos.
well, chaos is usually bad, so I suppose we should probably help Lana
Mate.
stop it.
Fucking Voldemort is involved in this. Okay, this goes a bit crazy. Right. So, Harry Potter, right? Voldemort was the villain. And he's somehow connected to this now. Because I thought I just heard him in here.
Fortunately, when I returned to Lana's page, she had created a group called Saudade, which is described as the birth of an uprising, a new dawn where we stand united.
Lana is from Saudi Arabia. Okay.
United against the forces of evil. All right, let's go.
Star versus the forces of evil. These connections are mad.
Inside the group, there were a few subgroups too. One of which is called Coterie.
Sorry, I keep pausing. I'm so confused right here.
An exclusive group of persons with a unifying common interest or purpose. Lana is already out here building a rebellion, gathering people through the common goal of
Fucking Star Wars! Everything's connected.
exposing the awakening. That is what led her to get locked up in the first place. There's also another group called Missing, and it contains 4 people. But these aren't the developers, they're just people. These must be the missing people that Lana was referring to in her diary, the ones the awakening caused to go missing. She was trying to stop others from disappearing by taking out the developers from the awakening. I'm sorry that I doubted your innocence, Lana. Is what I would say if it wasn't for this missing person's bio. You see, it's not a normal bio like most of them. It contains a Caesar cipher. There are a few small mistakes in the translation, but cleaned up.
I really doubt. I think they just spazzed on the keyboard.
It says this.
My death was planned by Lana, not
Okay,
evil.
sorry.
The Coterie's not just some group to help her. They're her sacrifices.
Ha! I knew it. Cancel my therapy, guys. My trust issues are well-founded. Lana has been convincing us this whole time that she is one of the good guys, that she was taken advantage of by the awakening, but no. These missing people aren't just missing. They've been sacrificed by the awakening and by Lana. She was in on it the whole time. Or so I thought, if it wasn't for Lana's next game.
Stop with these plot twists, man. I'm fucking terrified right now. I don't.
She'd appear for live events to set the record straight. She confirmed some things like how the awakening lured her in by promising to pay off her financial debts.
There's live
as these
events.
live streams kept happening, her answers began to contradict that truth. Suddenly, she actually loved the nail salon, which means she probably wouldn't have turned to the awakening for help in the first place. She also started saying,
Are you
that
lot
they
following
weren't
along?
evil, but people have been murdered. That's pretty
This is making me
evil.
feel
Is she
ill.
being coerced again? Nope. Red text appeared on screen and said,
Don't believe her, please. That is not the real Lana.
and everyone got booted out of the stream with the reason listed as, I am the real Lana. The Lana we've been talking to was another doppelganger. The real Lana is innocent. But then questionnaire got
Ill.
up-
Why? I don't know. I've already been feeling a bit sick because I need to go eat, right? Because I woke up at like 12 o'clock. But something about this story is just, it's sending me left, right and centre. I am so confused right now. But it just keeps hitting me with more like speed bumps. It is just messing with my head.
A new version of Lana's diary that said this.
Jayla's eyes is gone. Nicholas's heart is gone. Juice's voice is gone. And Sadie has been taken apart. I pray that this stays private and no one finds out my true intentions with the Saudon. I cannot believe how easy it's been to make these players believe that I am the victim. And now they're all on my side. They will all pay for how they treated me.
So that whole kicking us off.
Lana, stay away from me. I started playing recently. I've got fuck all to do with any of them lot. Go kill the rest of the Dress to Impress players. Leave me the fuck alone. I've got like 200 stars, mate. I am a nobody. Please, stay away.
To get rid of the doppelganger was also just a stunt. Lana has been playing the victim, making us believe anything bad was a doppelganger working for the awakening. But really, Lana was the villain behind it all. I tell you, this story's got more twists than an M. Night movie. After this reveal, Lana went full villain mode, executing 3 members of the coterie live on air. But the last member, Nelly, wasn't going down so easily.
Now what happened to Nicholas and all the people you killed, sacrifice, is going to happen to you.
This bitch is Emperor Palpatine. She fucking executed Order 66 in Dress to Impress. What the
through Lana's deceit, Nelly flips the script and kills her instead. Finally, Lana's reign of tyranny and deceit would end. But I'm
yes!
figure out where this is going, right? Once
Ding dong, the wicked bitch is dead.
A video called The Last Serenade, and it said,
There's still more to come. This time it will be successful because I've opened the gate.
The Lana that was just killed was a doppelganger again. But now she's achieved her goal, which was opening a gate, apparently. The keen-eyed among you will probably...
Nah, she's got the Nether portal, bro. She's about to get Nether right. This shit is getting serious.
Game, the gate that needed 4 people to activate it. And we now have 3 dead coterie members and Lana's dead doppelganger. 4 bodies to help Lana open
Make your mind up, bros. The doppelgangers or not, I'm so confused.
this new gate. Killing the coterie members wasn't about protecting her own skin or defending the awakening. It was always part of her plan, and it's likely why she had sacrificed the first 4 missing victims. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was the end of chapter 1. And there were 2 major questions that everyone had. What is the portal, and why did Lana need it? Well, before we dive into chapter 2, here's what I think. Typically, when it comes to cults and sacrifices, portals would be used to summon some kind of evil entity. However, the portal in the forest that looked identical to this new
it's on some Gravity Falls type shit. Bill Cipher.
So, Lana and the Awakening aren't trying to summon something, but go somewhere. Lana's motivations still seem tied to what we saw in her diary. She wants to burn the salon to the ground, and she likely still wants to destroy the devs who made her life so horrible. They designed her boring NPC life. They designed her tragic backstory. And so I suspect whatever lies beyond this portal will help her to achieve that. Maybe she needs to find some demonic monster to bring back and kill everyone. Or maybe this new world has some kind of item that can make her an all-powerful being, able to transcend the game and destroy the devs completely. Maybe it'd even allow her to enter our world. All of this would certainly fit with the culty vibes. But whatever the answer is, I gotta say I'm kinda hooked on this one. I know I've been sighing about the constant back and forth of doppelgangers versus the real Lana, but I'm just really impressed that there's this many twists hidden inside a Roblox runway simulator. So I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you guys for recommending this game to me. I'd have never known about this fascinating experience if it wasn't for you. So,
Breed, I've got a new idea for Dress to Impress, mate. That should be good.
If you've got recommendations, please do let me know down in the comments below. I love getting exposed to new games, and I especially love covering games that I know that you guys want to see. But I should stop with all this mushy stuff because chapter 2 is here, so it's time to see if I'm right. After a little bit of time, the Saudade added a new group to its affiliate tab called Plague, showing the same portal that we'd seen in Lana's latest video. But the creator of the group wasn't Lana. It's someone named Agamemnon. Oh, that is going to be the worst thing to say. I'm gonna call you Aggie. Sound good? At the same time this new group was made, Lana also made a post saying,
Agamemnon, I hear your call. I hear it well. I am following your voice, and perhaps it will lead me to the portal you told me about.
Sounds to me like this guy is trapped on the other side of the portal, in some kind of alternate world or dimension. That's why Lana needs the portal. It's to free him or to be with him. Was this really just a tragic love story this whole time? Saudade does mean the nostalgic longing for a beloved yet absent person. So that kind of makes sense, but her words also feel a bit too culty for me. So we could still be on the right
fell in love with Satan,
some kind of all-powerful demon. And we don't have to wait that long because Lana released another game called The Fortress, and the start of it is on the other side of the portal that Lana had opened. There are words written across the walls like plague, metamorphosis, and I finally feel free. They're written over and over and over again, like the writings of a lunatic trapped in a room for years. So basically me when the new Poppy Playtime ARG dropped. Across the map there are notes from both Lana and Nelly, spelling out that while this is the real Lana, she's basically been brainwashed by the guy she's following, good old Aggie. This stinks of classic cult leader behavior. A man who gathers others around him to worship him like he's the second coming of Christ, filling people's heads with promises that will all turn out to be lies in the end. Lana isn't in love with this guy, or maybe she is, cult relationships are kind of weird, but it's more like she sees him as her savior and will help her to get revenge on the salon, which never ends ends well in these kinds of things. Lana will likely end up betrayed at best or dead at worst. But now, ladies and
Two
gentlemen,
concurrent
it's
viewers. How are
finally
you lot
time to
doing?
hear from Aggie himself, because you can find
Right,
two
he's
doors
about
that
to start
require
talking shit
passwords
now.
to enter. The note next to the first one reads, "Call it, open the door, bestow me the truth." So we just repeat that second phrase, bestow me the truth.
Forget
That
summoning
leads to a
stick,
second
bro.
door
This
which
is some
asks
whole
us,
new
what
level of
is
weirdness.
coming? The walls speak the truth. Well, we saw 3 things written on the walls earlier. Finally, I feel free, metamorphosis, and plague.
It's
And
like the
that
Sith
last
code,
one
okay.
that opens
Plagueis.
the door. Inside, we find Aggie's helmet in the corner, revealing this to be his office, and several notes are pinned to the wall.
What's wrong with my experiments and why won't it work? Lana, perfect. I created a new Lana a few days prior, better and stronger.
Aggie has been the one creating the doppelgangers, which makes sense. Thanks to them, Lana deceived everyone and was able to open the gate. But what did he mean by Lana is perfect? Cult leaders like this always
Chat, how we
have
doing?
ulterior
Oh,
motives, so
chat
what
rate's
does
gone
her
down.
being perfect
Is chat
mean for
speaking right now?
him?
I'm so
Is it
confused.
that she's the perfect follower? The perfect bride? This has to be important. So I decided to look a little more into Aggie, more specifically his name. And no, not just because it's hard to pronounce. This game has already used a few words with deeper meaning, so I wondered if this would be the same for him. Turns out Agamemnon isn't just a random name. It comes from Greek mythology, specifically the
Oh yeah, because it's got the little Mario M.
Trojan
This is a bunch of
War.
waffle. It fully is. I
Agamemnon
generally
was
don't
leading
know
an
what's
army
going
to
on.
Troy by
My
boat,
brain
and
is
during
so
the trip,
switched off right
incurs
now.
the wrath of the goddess
I'm trying to
Artemis.
keep
He's
this
told that the
interesting.
only way to
I just
appease
want
her
Map
is
Pack
to
back, bro.
sacrifice his daughter. If he doesn't, then the army will continue to suffer misfortune, most notably.
So
a
is his daughter
plague,
Lana then?
just
Is
like
that the whole
door
thing?
to Aggie's rune set. It asked what is coming, and the answer was a plague. So if a plague is on the way, that would mean that
What has this got to do with Dress to Impress? Like, these AIGs are so shit. Because generally, this has got nothing to do with Dress to Impress. This is just a random fucking story that they just made. They just, some dickhead in the dev team just thought of some random story, didn't think of any connections or rhymes. I was like, oh, it's cool when you do, like, names that connect. It's like, bro, make it make sense, bro. This is fucking
now, Aggie
boring.
needs to sacrifice someone to appease whoever he angered. Someone that was perfect. Someone like Lana. But then, why bother with the doppelgangers? Well, in some versions of the myth, Agamemnon tries to deceive Artemis with fake offerings, to trick her into thinking he
goat.
killed his daughter, but never really did.
Someone wanted to make a movie, but had to result to the backstory of the game. Fully, they did. This, like, I don't know, they must have went to Disney. Bob Iger said, no, fuck off. We don't want your shitty little story. So instead, they went to Dress to Impress and started talking about plagues and Agamemnon, whatever his name was. I don't.
That is what
This
the
generally makes no
doppelgangers are
sense.
for. If he can create one that is a perfect copy, then he can sacrifice them and keep Lana alive. Is this guy actually a hero here? Trying to save humanity from a plague and save Lana from her fate? Yeah, no. Another note in the fortress written by Aggie says,
I need to create the perfect doppelganger. Lana will help me. And when all
I'm
is
confused.
done,
Yeah, mate, I was 2 minutes into the video. Generally, I could not understand fuck all. We are 17 minutes in now. I am so lost. I've been lost since the start of playing. It's Lana different to Lana Rae.
get rid of
and
I think, I don't know. Maybe the
there
name's
it
like a
is.
little
Thanks
reference
to
to
Lana,
her.
he can kill her while also having a perfect doppelganger that has all of her influence while also following his commands. He would have full control of the Saudade and all of the users that are a part of it. At this point, I was feeling pretty good about the story. It felt like we had a backstory, a motive, an
Lana Rae's
idea of
just
where
a
the
gamer,
story
is she
was
not?
moving towards.
I hope so. I'd be a bit concerned if Lana was killing people and starting plagues in a free time. Have a bit of a stream with Steak one day, fucking start a new revolution another.
That
Fucking
was
hell.
until I discovered this note
What a bunch
hiding
of
behind
waffle,
the
fully is.
bookcase.
It's so easy to manipulate those that are blind.
Like, this isn't the fault of game theory, right? They've just gone with what's there. But this story is so shit. I cannot be. I don't care if, like, I get famous and Dressed in Press do not want to do a collab anymore. Fix your fucking ARG. This is bullshit,
Okay,
man.
so I guess he isn't going to sacrifice Lana? At first, I thought...
No,
the
why
vessel
would
of a
it? Why would he sacrifice Lana?
container, something that stores something else. And given my theorizing in the indie horror scene, I wondered if she was going to become a vessel for someone else's soul. Maybe Aggie's daughter from the Greek myth, or maybe Aggie himself, but it all just felt like too much of a stretch.
Can I get some likes? Anything, bro? I'm generally... I'm gonna get AIDS watching this. I need something.
It can also be referencing
Written by a
ship
6-year-old,
like
mate. Fully
Agamemnon
is.
used to sail to Troy. Lana isn't going to contain Aggie's spirit. She's just the metaphorical ship that he can use to escape this fortress. She's the one that
18,
opened
not a
the
single
portal,
subscriber
something
this stream,
he
right?
couldn't have done without her. And now she's going to empower him to escape. But how? Well, in one note, he says this.
I consume the parts Lana gives me. My true form will be victorious. I just need more parts to fulfill me.
We heard
Calm the fuck down, Darth Maul.
from Lana's diary that the
Bro
missing
thinks he's an
people
Avenger.
had
No,
their eyes and
he's
limbs
literally
taken out. Well,
fucking... Kenobi. For victory, my chains are broken. Fucking Sith code.
this is where
right.
they went. Aggie is using them to create his true form so that he can escape this dimension. On Lana's YouTube channel, a new video got posted showing security footage of Aggie and Lana sacrificing the last coterie member, Nelly. But instead of sacrificing her at a live event, Aggie unleashes a monster.
Oh yeah, there's
We only
live
catch
events, by the
glimpses
way.
of it, but it's a very tall and misshapen humanoid body covered in eyes and teeth. Aggie remarks to Lana,
Was it not what you were expecting?
"No, Aggie, this is not what any of us were expected when you said you were making your true form. I was expecting the most shadified Roblox character ever, but instead you went full Vita Carnus on me." But while that reveal was confusing
Okay.
and a little disappointing, there was another reveal in this moment. Lana, out of nowhere, feels regret.
Nelly, I'm so sorry.
In the livestream, she
Wow,
tried
what'd she
to
do?
kill Nelly with zero remorse. But in this video, she's apologizing.
Oh,
Later
she's about
on,
to get
Lana begins
murked.
sacrificing members of the Saudade group, Horizon, a group filled with real Roblox users. But if you look around the room during the stream, you can find some strange text above the chamber door. Another Caesar cipher. And it says...
I'm so sorry. I didn't want to do this to the Horizon, but A made me do it.
This feels like a big shift in her personality. Until now, she's
Went
been
from a
freely killing
Roblox
people.
game to a
Anyone that rebelled
satanic
against Aggie,
fucking-
like the
it fully
Coterie,
has.
easy. But now,
This don't-
Aggie requires innocent people to be sacrificed. But suddenly, his hold on her began to fade. And then, she released one final...
How is this linked to putting on some fucking makeup and a dress?
game, Sanagen's Gallery, which in Swedish means Gallery of Truth. As soon as you start the game, you are met with a list of rules, but the most important rule is everything you see here is truth. Lana, the real Lana,
I'm
is
generally,
finally giving us her side
like,
of things. No more doppelgangers,
mate,
no more lies.
ain't no way it's this deep. Mate, I want Lana to go murk me at this point. I'm fucking done watching this video, but I got to fill it out just so I can get the clip done.
You can start to find
Hello, I'm back.
next.
Welcome back, Cool
Lana,
Skeleton.
The one who tells the truth, the one you should trust. Lana, the real one, the one that isn't in the chair. Vessel, you'll meet her soon. And Apple, once innocent, pure and serene. Most of these make sense. Lana is telling us the truth here. The Lana in the livestream chairs has always been a doppelganger, and we've talked about how Lana is going to be Aggie's mean of escape, his vessel. But what is this Apple thing about? The quote about losing innocence matches the Christian symbolism for
Yeah, and it just like Adam's apple, like she, what's it? Thingy ate the apple, and then no, it wrote a view more law than FNAF law. Full
the
it.
fruit that was eaten by
It
Adam
fully
and Eve from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil that made them
So Eve ate the apple, and now everything's fucked.
lose their innocence. However, we've spent a bit of time looking at Greek mythology this episode, so I thought I'd have a look to see if
So did the guy eat like the apple of knowledge or something, and then he got banished or something? What's
had any
happened?
importance there. And oh boy, do they. Specifically in the story with our good friend Aggie, the Trojan.
Apples are in the game now due to Charlie X. Yet it's more law gonna go down. Oh, you're joking, mate. Can they not give it up?
war. The story began because Paris of Troy had to
Why is
choose
this linked
who
to
was the
Christianity?
fairest goddess, Hera, Athena, or Aphrodite. He ends up choosing Aphrodite, but she actually bribed him by offering him Helen of Sparta as a bride. However, she was already married to none other than
Aphrodite's a
Agamemnon's
bit
brother,
clapped, mate.
sending the two nations to war with each other. But the thing that forced Paris to choose between the goddesses in the first place was a golden
Aphrodite
apple
looks
that
like a bloody
had
man.
"To the fairest one" inscribed upon it. It became known as the Apple of Discord. And if you take a look at the badges for the Fortress game, you'll find one called the Judgment of Paris, the same name given to the start of this Greek myth. For Lana to be described here as an apple, it could be referencing her sowing discourse amongst the community. The real Lana having regrets and changing her mind is ruining
I know. If I was 5 years old, I would fucking love this shit. But it's like some Ben Drown stuff. Like, this is like Slenderman back in the day.
But you know what? I'm going to take a bit of a swing here and say it's actually something bigger. If the apple is what caused Agamemnon to go to war and endure all that suffering,
Everything
in the
comes
myth,
full circle.
What if
Yeah.
Lana, as the apple here, is somehow responsible for Aggie being trapped in the first
Can I have some?
Aggie
I just need
clearly
likes,
doesn't
please.
care for
I'm
Lana.
literally
He
begging you
calls
lot.
her a pawn
I
in
am
his game,
so
someone he's okay with getting
done
rid of
in the
once
head
the
right now.
resources stopped. He even
I need-
questions if she is
I've got
perfect
no
when he's
drink
making the
left.
doppelgangers. He doesn't want to use her, but he has to. And looking back through the fortress map, you can find an apple on Aggie's desk with an arrow going through
Bro
it.
took
He
A-level
cannot help
English.
but telegraph his disdain for her,
Boy,
and yet
did-
she is completely unaware. It would also be quite a poetic narrative, having the person who is somehow responsible for getting him trapped there being the only way that he can get out. It is a bit of a leap, I'll admit, but the leap from chapter 1 to 2 was also quite big, so who knows with this series. But there you have it,
what I'm
theorists.
saying,
After
mate.
4 months of waiting, we finally have uncovered the law of
Is that
dress
done?
to impress.
Is it
Story
done?
of a girl fallen on hard
Why
times,
is there 4
upset
minutes left
with
or
her
3
lot
minutes
in life,
left?
and sought help from a cult that promised her the world. She was swayed
Oh,
by
it's not
the
fucking
charms
done,
of
you're
its leader,
joking.
who took her under his wing, using her to make doppelgangers to deceive everyone, sacrificing players to make his perfect form and free him from his prison. Or at least, that's what I think is happening right now. This game is still updating almost daily, which is really impressive, but as a little peek behind the theorist curtain, our scripts are usually written 2 to 3 weeks before you guys ever see a video. So when a
Bro,
game like this is
this
updating
game
so
is not
often,
for kids
it
at a new
becomes
level.
nearly impossible to
Fully.
make a theory that isn't going to get debunked just days after I finish recording. Hi, Future Tom here. That is exactly what happened. There weren't as many updates as I was expecting. Seems they're mainly waiting for the Halloween update, but there was a live stream where
Keep it far away. Thank you, Game Theory, for this amazing video. I'm not checking this out again. Piss off. Bye.